Welcome back to my Exodus run through Project Zomboid. I was just remarking to the chat that I think it's kind of funny that as soon as I started talking about potentially taking a break from Project Zomboid, sort of like needing to sort of get some time away, that sort of thing, I started obsessively playing Project Zomboid. A lot more. Now, part of that is because, I'm kind of eager to get this character to a point where I can take a break from him, remember where he is, and we can pick him up again after update 42 drops. I think that's one motivation. But another one is I just got this character into such a dire situation. It's interesting. It's more interesting than a lot of the other stuff I've done recently. Oh, check out this set of books here. Holy crap. I mean, these people, they don't have... Okay, let me just hide in here for a second and open my map. I should definitely... Wait, where the heck am I? Oh, I forgot I was all the way down here. I thought I was a little closer to up there. But yeah, is there like a book icon? I don't need a book icon. I can draw a book. So yeah, let me just draw a little book icon here for myself. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Drawing a little book. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, there's books here. Oh, and there's zombies here as well. And there is a curtain on this door. And by door, I mean window. Okay, so this is a place I can rest if I need to. That's great. Let me remind myself what I found yesterday. Okay, so I've got my shovel, which I have repaired just barely. But I got a new baseball bat and I got an electric bass. Now, the electric bass will work as a two-handed, like as a long blunt weapon, but it is slow as crap. And so it's going to be a dangerous one to use. However, that might be the level of desperation that I'm at right now. This house is pretty cool. It's no worse off, like security-wise than the other place. In fact, I think this might be its only broken window. And if that's its only broken window, it might be... Oh, no, this window's broken too. Okay, so it's also got two broken windows like the other place. So it's not perfect, but it's just as good as the other spot. And so I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, what is my encumbrance like? Okay, I've still got plenty of room. I'm just trying to think, at what point am I actually going to feel like I am safe and successful? So we got a bunch of zombies wandering around. Like, I feel like... Oh, hey, we got more zombies wandering around than I thought. Okay, hold on. Let's, Yeah, I think I'm going to want the shovel for these guys. Yeah. Okay, this was the wrong direction to run. There's like a whole other horde out there. Yeah. Yep, we've attracted them too now. Would have been smart for me to not do that. Okay, we're not attracting all of them yet. Okay, how long is this thing gonna last? Like, this rolling pin has actually turned out to be pretty great. It's a better weapon than I thought it was gonna be. It can't last forever though, right? Okay, I'm deliberately going around the house so that I'm not threatening to attract that entire horde down there like I was. So let's try to stay on this side of the house so we're not as available and not as visible to other zombies. There we go. Okay. But that is not a bad time to get out the hammer. All right. So we finally did destroy the rolling pin. But that went pretty well, considering. What can I use to repair the rolling pin? Wood glue, duct tape. I kind of like this rolling pin. Like, I don't have any wood glue, but... Okay, so anyway, that was just... Basically, that was just me trying to clean up the neighborhood a little bit. Let's put this rolling pin, because it was nice to me. Let's put it somewhere so I don't lose track of it. Let's just stick it here. If I want to repair that thing later in case I need to, that'll be great. So what I'm trying to do, my overall goal right now, is to create a bubble of relative safety. A house that I'm comfortable sleeping in, and an area around that house that is relatively low on zombies, so they're not constantly coming up on me. And so each of the house, so the house that's up to the west of me has got some security problems. This house also has some security problems. Maybe one of these other houses will be in better shape. So maybe that's what I'm looking for, is like a house that's in better shape that I can identify as sort of the center point of my little safe area, of my safe zone. That's the place where I want to pull all of the stuff that I've collected, store it there, so that it's sort of my place of refuge with all of my stuff, so I don't have to be overloaded carrying everything around, and so that I always have a place to retreat to when things get hairy in other places. And then once I've got that, and I'm pretty secure about that, then I think that's when we'll kind of take a break. Oh, actually, before I go out, it is starting to get a little bit late. My character's tired and hungry. I think I might have already picked the food out of this place. Yeah, I did. So let's have some mushroom soup for dinner while I check out the chat. Let's see here. Let's start eating this. Let's just eat all of it. So Lakota soon says, imagine this. On my DayZ server, there are high-risk areas, bunkers and toxic gas zones. I made one that is both. And to both enter and exit, you have to crawl through a small hole to enter a bunker with toxic gas, and in-game gas mask filters have an 8-minute lifetime time in gas. And the hole is long, so it takes 1 minute to enter or exit. Imagine the stress. So yeah, so there's stress there, but there's also like a sense of inevitability. Like if you know you don't have a minute left and you're trying to escape, that could just feel like a little hopeless, unless the gas doesn't immediately kill you, I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming it just sort of like does damage over time or something like that. So this is probably my sleep-in bedroom. I don't think there's anything in here I absolutely need. Actually, oh, you know what? Okay, my protection situation. It looks like my gloves and my pants aren't in the best shape. Let's have a look at these. Okay, so my military green camo pants, yes, they are damaged. And then my gloves are also damaged. So okay, okay, so I can grab, not pants. Let's wear these jeans, which will, okay, that increases my leg protection. I don't see any gloves in here. So let's go outside again, hopefully without encountering a bunch of zombies. And let's look at these zombies and see if any of them were wearing gloves. Because, you know, putting my hands into something that was recently worn by a zombie is totally a normal thing to want to do. Ooh, hand fork. Hey, that's technically a weapon. At some point... Okay, new leather jacket. I'm going to grab that for future use. I think I might already have a backup leather jacket elsewhere, but good to be careful. Oh, we got a locket. Oh, I can't wear it. Sad. Oh, we got a lighter. That could be good if I ever need to make a Molotov. Let's crouch so I'm less likely to be seen. Oh, gosh, what? Oh, a kitchen knife. So maybe that guy was attracted from that horde on the street, and it just took him that long to get up to me, and he lost track of me. Kitchen knife. I'm trying to remember if a kitchen knife lets you make a spear. If it does, that could be another useful weapon for me to have. I don't have duct tape to attach things to the spear. Oh wait, we've got more broken windows in this place than I thought. Just some of them were covered by curtains, so it was harder to tell. Yeah, so this is a deeply insecure location. Oh yeah, and I've got an empty bottle. Let's fill our water bottles. And then also, let's put our garbage on a zombie body, because that's what we like to do. And then let's figure out, okay, now that we've got the busted deal, okay, so I can put my shovel back if I want to. I'm saving the baseball bat, because I kind of would like to put nails in it if I can, to make it do more damage during its lifetime. So I think I'm going to attach the shovel to my back again for emergencies. Oh, you know what? Now let's... Can I not equip the base on my back? Okay, let's say that I equip it in both hands. If I can't attach it to my back, that's odd. Did I just miss the option? Huh. I can't attach the base to my back. I have to just carry it around in my hands. That's interesting. All right, so it's starting to get a little late for this character. You see how my character does a little warm-up before attacking? That's what makes this base a little bit hard to use. Okay, so that house looks fairly secure. I don't know where that banging is coming from. Not from this door. Man, mushroom soup does not fail you up for very long. Oh my gosh, dude. Fisher cut bait, man. Come on! How long are you going to yank on that window? Okay, fine. So, Coalition says that in his gas mask scenario, apparently, the poison gas permanently poisons you. Okay, this might be a bad plan. With a bunch of zombies nearby. Okay. Now that I can open the door, I'd like that zombie not to destroy that window, because this might be a cool house. So, let's come over here and have him not bang on the window. See how long it takes me to swing this thing? Not good for any kind of bad situation. Oh, what the heck? Okay. He stumbled me a little bit. Yeah, so you only want to hit a zombie, like, with this thing when they are at their maximum range. Because it's going to take you a while to make it happen. You see, that guy, like, this distance is usually extremely manageable. But it's actually difficult with this weapon. So while this weapon is funny, and actually, as far as I've seen, it seems to actually do a fair amount of damage, so I'm tired now, so you're not going to be seeing the full amount of damage. It's actually just really dangerous to use. Because you're just exposing yourself to so much danger. Okay, does anybody have new gloves for me? Nobody does. Okay, I'm still hearing that, like, banging sound. I think it's in this house. I think it's coming from this house. This might not be the best weapon to be queuing up for this. That's the room I came in through. Okay, I guess it's not this house. This house is nice because it's got a lot of curtains. Fallstar asks if I'm Pete Townsending the zombies. I mean, basically, yeah. What was the thing that somebody had written on their guitar? This machine kills fascists or something like that. So I'm going to close all the curtains in here. This might be the house. This might be the place that I want to sort of start staying. As long as no zombies do anything to it. I haven't even looted the place yet. Let's go get some curtains, because there's one window here that doesn't have curtains. Seriously, this banging noise is going to bother the crap out of me. Is it coming from this house? Is it this? There we go. Take that! And a clip-on tie. That's cool. No gloves. Alright, let's make sure there's no other zombies in here. Okay, looking good. Oh, might be some well-stocked shelves. Fruit cocktail. Dried lentils. Taco shell. Stale. Yeah, tacos are now basically getting out of reach. Oh, another lighter. I like lighters. And another revolver. And 38 special rounds. Okay, this stuff is worth grabbing. I am starting to kind of fill up my inventory here. A couple of keys. Sure, why not? A screwdriver. Actually, let's attach this to my belt. Let's also attach the hammer to a different slot of my belt. Though, I kind of, if I can avoid using that hammer, because that hammer is really helpful for, like, basic stuff. Like, basic important stuff. Like being able to, you know, take the boards off a window or something like that. I would love to have more just, I don't want, again, I'm trying to save up this baseball bat until I can nail it up. So does this house have like a tool closet? Oh yeah, over here where the zombie was. But empty shelves. Okay. Well. Oh, one thing it does have is a cook pot. So let's pour that stuff on the ground. Let's make sure that the place I do end up staying has a cook pot. So bring that with me. And I'll also, one of the other reasons I'm here is to get some curtains. So let's pick up some curtains. We've got to use our, that's not the right button. Use our furniture pickup button here. Now I'm carrying too much, but we'll just get out there real fast. Oh, let's look in the books here. Bookshelf. Okay, they've got a bunch of decent books around here. Like, I could maybe make a full collection of, like, level, you know, volume 1 books. Oh, and over there, there's a grill. So if the power goes out, I could still have a way to cook. All right. So now we're going to put down those curtains right there. The only place now, it's just the doors. People can still see through the doors. I need actual sheets for the doors. Let's see if there's any sheets. There's a sewing kit in here. Oh, with a needle and thread. Multiple leather jackets, leather boots. A crowbar! Yes! All right. This closet is now my favorite thing. Okay. Shell suit jacket. Sure. Okay, so let's... Valuable clothes, which I guess we'll call the shell suit jackets valuable clothes for now, going here. On that side. Awesome weapons go in here. So for right now, I'm going to hold on to my bass guitar and my shovel. But let's stick the baseball bat in here. Let's stick my 2 extra screwdrivers in here. Let's stick my empty shotgun in here. I've actually forgotten where I put my car. I think I left my car back at the first house. And my extra revolver. And then, yeah, extra bullets. Extra leather jacket goes in the other side. And my knives will also go on the weapon side. And then we got this bookshelf here with some decent stuff in it. Let's, I've already read The Herbalist. We'll stick that on the shelf. I'm kind of liking this place as sort of my new home. All right, I think everything else here, yeah, it goes in the kitchen or is stuff I want to keep with me. So let's head over to the kitchen. It's starting to get late. This is good timing. Let's stick the canned food where it goes. And I'm down to 85 now, which means I'm still out of shape, but I am no longer overweight. I am officially not overweight. Let's eat the rest of this cereal to celebrate not being overweight. So overweight was hindering me, but out of shape is still hindering me. I think this one is going to stick with me forever. But at least I've removed one of the hindrances. So it's about time to go to bed, but I've been ignoring the chat like crazy. So Malator, seeing me fighting with this bass guitar, Malator suggested a new game idea called Bass Defense, where I imagine it would be like a tower defense game maybe, or something like that, only everything is done with music, and you've got like a bass guitar you're using to defend your bass. I love that. That's a great idea. Somebody should definitely at least make like a weird little indie game with that name. That is awesome. Oh yeah, so Malator says that when I'm wailing on the zombies on the ground that I look like a rock musician smashing their guitar. So Fallstar wants to know what my character's name is. So my character's name is Moses del Alamo. He's named after La Coalición, at least partially. And he's named Moses just because I was getting out of town. I was leaving Muldra and trying to find a new place to settle. Now, in the Bible, Moses never makes it to the promised land. So I might have been dooming myself by naming this character Moses. We'll have to see. So Coalition says, I would love a mobile Daybreak tower defense game that earns you prestige for your Xbox account. So we actually considered having some kind of mobile tie-in to State of Decay 2. It ended up being just well outside the range of what we could accomplish with the time and resources and stuff that we had. But I totally love that idea of having there be like a way to play and contribute to the game in one setting, you know, that matters to another setting. That sounds really kind of cool and compelling. Very complicated to actually do. And so, even though it was fun to talk about on the team, we didn't end up deciding to do it. Reneth Court asks, was Prestige ever going to be a premium currency? I'm assuming by premium currency you mean a purchasable currency, right? Where players can pay real money to get it. No, we never seriously considered that. I mean, one of the sort of, a gun case containing a gun. Awesome. One of the sort of mandates that Jeff Strain sort of obligated us to on purpose was that we were going to drink from the toilet. No, that we were going to never have like microtransactions in our game. You know, that like we could have additional content you can buy, things like the Independence Pack and Daybreak, things that are a little bit beefier, but we were not going to try to nickel and dime you to death. We were not going to try to implement any kind of system where you pay regularly for something that's consumable, for instance. And so Prestige, I think, would fall into that category. So no, we always thought it would be valuable as a currency in the game. Like we thought there was value there in it just being a currency that you could use for a lot of different things. And you know, the fact that right now, you know, they've Joe revealed on our official State of Decay 2 stream on Monday that defeating sieges is now going to earn you prestige, which is a big change from before. And so we always thought that we wanted it to be more versatile and you used it in a lot of different contexts compared to what it was for a long time, just the Daybreak currency. We wanted it to be bigger than it was. But unfortunately, like the decision making about State of Decay 2 just it didn't have consistent ownership over time. A lot of different people were in charge of deciding what the next thing was that we were going to do, like as time went on. And so it just kind of kept passing from hand to hand, and there wasn't this cohesive plan, this cohesive vision that one person could see through from beginning to end. It was very much like you know, well, what are we doing this month? Well, this person's in charge this month. What are we doing this year? This person's in charge this year. And so we didn't end up with a lot of cohesion to the decisions that we made, which is unfortunate. Like, I feel like there is, like, if we had sort of committed to a different scenario, I think that, you know, we could have probably made a more satisfying experience. But, you know, we're learning from a lot of this stuff. Ooh, meat patties, milk. Okay, here we go. So what I want to do is, I haven't really cooked very much. Oh, it doesn't have very much water in it. Hey, I want more water in you. Oh, wait. Is the water off? The water is off. They've shut off the water. So I can't fill the cooking pot from that sink anymore. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Okay, so now I've got enough water in here to make some stew. So let's start using the perishables, because we're going to be out of power really soon, too. We're not out of power yet. The fridge is still keeping things cold, but we're getting there. So let's make some stew out of the stuff that's going to go bad. I was just going to make it out of mostly canned stuff, but now I'm like, I'm feeling more pressure about time. So let's use... Should I use the milk yet? Whatever. I've opened all of these things. So let's put some peas in this. Let's put some corn in it. And let's put... let's put the milk in it. I'm not going to remember to use the milk anyway. So, and I'll stick the opened beans and the vegetable soup in the fridge for use later. And then while we've still got some power, let's turn on this stove and cook this stew. So, yeah, okay, so now that the water has shut off, I have to really think about where I'm going to be getting water. We've got a bunch of houses around here which have sinks and bathtubs and toilets that are full of water, so I'll be able to last for a while on that. But I'm going to need to start working on my carpentry skill if I want to be able to make rain collection barrels. And so that's going to be a pretty important thing. So, Le Coalition wants to know, when I saw The Last of Us' third episode with Bill and Frank, he asked, during the Bill montage, he said, did that remind me of Project Zomboid? Absolutely. That was what I was saying to my wife when I was watching that. I was like, this feels exactly like he's playing Project Zomboid. This is what I do when I'm playing Project Zomboid. So yeah, Coalition says, I should be like Bill in The Last of Us. I should go to the power station and turn it on. So, and let's see here. Fallstar was like, can that be done? No, I don't think so. I don't think they actually have a way for you to do that. That would be interesting if there was a way to do that. But, like, I'm pretty sure that your typical power station needs more than just turning it on to work. I think you need a bunch of full-time employees there all the time to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And so I think that in Bill's town, I think that there was I think what he turned... I'm not exactly how he got the power and the gas all working again. But I'm imagining they thought it through, and like he had a very particular situation in his town where it was a little bit easier for him than it would be for a random person in a random town to make that happen. Okay, so I'm going to eat some of this stew. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm going to eat some of this stew. Okay, that kind of filled my tummy. Enough for now. I'll put the rest of the stew in the fridge. And then... How long? We've been streaming for half an hour. I can go a little bit longer. Oh, frack! The heck was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, the frickin' bass guitar isn't gonna work for that. Okay, this is... Why did I go over here? Oh, what the heck was I thinking? Okay, well, this was my safe little house. And now oh. I'm injured. I'm injured. I can't do it while I can't fix my foot while I'm moving. All right. I gotta get further away from these freaking zombies. Coalición, the one day you didn't do a bet is the day I get injured. Okay. Okay. Yes. Had just enough time to make that work. All right. I absolutely dropped. I dropped my guitar, which is fine. Oh my gosh, there's just more. Every direction I go, there's more freaking zombies. Okay, my shovel is not going to last through all these zombies. I should kill a few. Then I should go back. I guess I need to go to... I was trying to save that baseball bat. I don't want to fight these guys. I really don't. The character doesn't either. He's absolutely panicked. I'd rather just lead them up here. Because, I'm just... You know, I'm curious about the one thing. So, I remember going through the shed over at the church. Oh, hi, zombies. And not paying much attention because I was going so fast. Part of me thinks that there might have been nails in there. Probably not, but there might have been nails in there. And if there were nails in there, they'll make my bat so much more effective, and I can kill more zombies with it before... Frack. I can kill more zombies with it before it breaks. Okay, so I've got some zombies after me, but not as many. Actually, I'm wondering, maybe I can take care of this one without a weapon. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that method's not going to work. Okay. Ugh. Guess I decided it was hammer time. Can't touch this. All right. Okay. So we lost the horde. And this, we're right near the church. So let's go check out that church. Yeah, the coalition says, I was thinking he hasn't been injured in the last 4 days. I should stop those bets. I mean, I wasn't injured in the traditional way of being bitten or scratched by a zombie. I was injured by tripping and falling as I was trying to power through a horde. Okay, we've got a handful of zombies. Probably manageable. You know, now that we've got no water, and I'm going to be dependent on Rain Barrel, I'm not super happy about the fact that I'm going through my hammer. But, like, there's so many big hordes out there, I can't waste my shovel on small-time zombie fights. My shovel has got to be for the big things. So let's try to grab these zombies one at a time. If I can fight them... If I can fight them without a weapon at all, that's ideal. Okay, so we got that zombie who's going to be attached to that door for a little bit. Now, I'm loud, so I might not be able... So somebody was telling me there's like a change in your animation when you can like stealth kill a zombie. And so far, I haven't been able to make that work. Like you have to be crouching, but like if you're in combat mode, then you don't look like you're crouching. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess that worked. He keeps the screwdriver, but I did kill him. That kind of worked. Okay, so if I want to get nails, one way I can do it is to use my hammer and my saw to take apart furniture. That is a thing I can do. This generator here is nice. Okay, there's a toolbox. Contains nothing. Box of screws. Okay, there's a box of screws, but not a box of nails. But, oh, there's wooden mallets. I don't remember if wooden mallets count as hammers for the sake of crafty type stuff. They might or might not. Let me bring this toolbox with me just because it's useful for organization. And then wire, propane torch. Yeah, let's bring that with me too. Don't need the wire. Part of me is wondering if, I'm not going to try to transport that generator yet, because there's that huge crowd of zombies in the middle of my neighborhood now for some reason, and I'm not going to be able to carry a generator past them. Oh, Fallstar just reminded me I have a crowbar. Yeah, I forgot that I'd found a crowbar. I mean, it was the happiest day of my life. I don't know why I forgot, but I totally did. Okay, so because I'm not certain whether or not the hammers, whether or not my wooden mallets count as hammers, as like proper hammers, I'm going to keep my hammer safely in my backpack, and I'm going to use the wooden mallet as my weapon. Now, I'm assuming that it's going to be less durable than a metal hammer, but I think in the meantime, it's going to be at least about as effective. Let me see what's on these dead bodies. All right. So let's very sneakily assess the horde situation over here. It could be, so I still think that house I found is a good house. Ah, my car. That's right. Okay. I still think that house is a good house. I just want to make sure that it's relatively safe from zombies. Okay, so we've got this group. I'll pull 4 away. Okay, so my goal is to safely get back to the house. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so we know one thing about hammers. I think they can't hit multiple zombies at the same time. I'm actually really curious. I don't know. I should ask somebody who's an expert. I'm really curious if there actually are any, like, medieval era style weapons that can actually be used to hit more than one person. Because I get the impression that's just a video game fantasy. The idea that you can hit more than one person with the same hit from something. Because, you're transferring energy into the first one you hit, and then your weapon slows way down. Unless you were seriously passing straight through them like butter, you're going to be way less effective hitting the second thing that you happen to collide with at the end of your swing. And so, like, that has to be ridiculous, right? I mean, as a video game thing where you're like, okay, which weapon is going to be better for what? The longer weapon being better at sort of controlling crowds makes sense as a video game conceit. But I'm just like, I don't know if that's actually got a real world analog. A pen. Unfortunately, not mightier than the sword. All right, zombies. There's 2 of you left, and then my car will be liberated. But I don't know whether I want to drive it. It might be oh, that one's got a satchel. That's pretty cool. Oh, and that's how long a wooden mallet lasts. So, good to know. Not going to try to hold on to that and repair it. So, let's equip... Okay, it also might have been... Yeah, no. So, the wooden mallet, it's in great condition right now for being a wooden mallet. And we'll see how long that lasts. Oh, my bandage on my left foot is dirty. Let's see if we can do something about that. I'll keep that dirty rag. Okay. So again, so I woke up kind of late. So my character's going to be... how do I climb things? He's going to be awake a little bit longer than he normally would be. A little bit later into the night than he normally would be. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, this almost worked. If that third zombie hadn't showed up. Fine. Back to weapons. Oh. I keep swinging too early. What is wrong with me? I think I just keep anticipating that they're about... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think that my range with this mallet is just shorter than most of my other weapons, and so I'm just like... That's my guess anyway. I don't know if that's true. So it feels... So I just keep anticipating them turning green before they actually turn green. I'm hearing somebody banging. Oh, yeah, there's a zombie inside here. Hey, show me the zombie. So after that much use, my mallet... Okay, it's still at a quarter. It's fine. I'm assuming I didn't leave anything special in here, right? This is where I started this session, isn't it? So I guess these zombies, they must have come in through the window. Okay. Oh, there's a firefighter zombie. Okay, so that crowd of zombies that was outside my door, at least some of them must have followed me before, because, yeah, their numbers are greatly reduced. Okay, I'm getting hungry. I need some stew, which means I definitely need to get back home. Because that's where the stew is. But if I can manage to clear out this entire area without ever using the crowbar, that's great. That saves it for future purposes. And I'm glad I'm getting this guy with blunt weapons, because he's got sweet clothes. I think I might have room to keep this stuff in my bag. I'll be dropping them off. Bring the boots too, in case I need to replace my boots again. And of course the gas mask. A bloody gas mask. I definitely want to put that on my face. So Coalition says that he's going to send me the teaser trailer for his crazy bunker. I would love to see it. And actually, I think I'm about to get for work, I'm about to get a license for Adobe Premiere, which is like, it's funny. Like, I used to use Premiere all the time when I was a film student, but it has been literally 20 years since I've used it. I've forgotten everything about it. But on Monday's stream, Joe was he was answering a lot of questions. He was sort of following the chaos of the game a lot. And so the order in which, like, a lot of times we try to plan our official Undead Labs streams such that, they've got, like, really clear sort of segments, right? So it's like, oh, first we talk about this, then we talk about that, then we talk about that. And then I can take those and I can, like, divided up to make the YouTube videos that we put out. Each YouTube video has got like a specific topic, and you can watch it from beginning to end, get all the information on that topic, and then be done. And they're shorter than an hour, because I figure that a lot of people who subscribe to our YouTube channel at work probably don't always have time or the interest to watch us just bum around and talk about a bunch of different things for an hour. And so, offering them shorter segments that are very, like topic specific is great. But because of the way that stream went, I ended up cutting out 22 different clips of it about 8 different topics. So I needed to like edit together so many different things. And I had this like, really sort of like, it was just this free editing software which is what I usually use when I'm like, for instance, making small edits to my videos and stuff like that. And I was like, I've been using that, but it was really like kind of onerous. It doesn't perform very well. Like I can't actually see an accurate preview of the video while I'm working on it, which is a problem. And it had some glitchiness to it where it's like the output would just be a little bit off. And I was like, I need something better than that. And I asked, and it turns out, yeah, I'm totally allowed to have a license for Adobe Premiere. So it'll be interesting to get back in and like remind myself how the heck Premiere works, because it's been so long since I've used it. But okay, so I need to get a bath towel and some bleach so I can clean the blood off this place. And I also need to start sort of gathering things from around and bringing them here. Okay, so I'm tired right now. But oh, what was that noise? Oh, that was like a distant noise to attract zombies. Cool. Okay, I'm tired, but I've got a little tiny bit of energy left. And so I'm thinking right before dark, I should load that generator into my car and then bring the car back to this neighborhood. And then I'll have all of my stuff in one place. And then maybe my next task is to just sort of go around and gather all of the things that I need and put them in that house. Because I've been stopping in multiple places, right? And each of them has got some food. Each of them has got some books. And they've all got kind of different stuff. I'd like to get all the stuff in one place so I actually have an accurate sense of, how much food I have, how much water I have, how many books I have, which, like all of those details. So, just continuing to keep it quiet. Let me see. Rather than driving my car over here to get the generator and driving back, which would be a lot of noise and attract a lot of zombies, I'm hoping that I can just grab the generator and without encountering a single zombie, get it back to the car where the car already is set. Nope. Bunch of zombies over here. All right. Well, they can't see me yet. Come on. Okay. I'm hoping there's no zombies following me from behind. Can't tell whether there's zombies following me from behind. So Fallstar asked, what is the maximum time for YouTube Shorts videos? And apparently the answer was, from Ranith Cord, was 60 seconds. I am curious why you're asking that, because my son, Milo, he loves watching YouTube Shorts, and he actually has been advocating for me to start making YouTube Shorts. And I was like, well, so here's the problem. Number one, I don't know if I've got anything, like, as far as just doing, like, vlog-style YouTube Shorts. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Like, I don't often feel like I've got enough to say to make one of those. Like, I don't know what people want to hear from me with YouTube Shorts. Now, if I want to do gameplay YouTube Shorts, like I've seen, like Zomboid YouTubers, for instance, doing like 60-second edits of like the best moments in their games. And I could see doing that if if something really interesting happened in a game and I wanted to just do a really quick YouTube short of it, I could see doing that if... Oh, this only has space for 26? I thought I had more. Oh, I've been messing up the trunk of this vehicle. That's what's going on. Okay, so let me take this duffel bag out and then see if I can put this in the front right seat. Yes, okay, so even though the front right seat only has room for 20, you can put any one item in a seat. So I can put a generator in that seat, even though I didn't actually have space for it. But yeah, so like, once I've got Adobe Premiere and I've like refamiliarized myself with it, if I can actually like, get myself to the point where I'm actually really confident, editing and really quick editing, I could see trying to do YouTube shorts. Oh, and then, Fallstar is talking about for the official State of Decay 2 stream. That's a really good point. Yeah, that's not crazy. We could absolutely take little snippets of our streams and turn them into YouTube shorts. Like for instance, like that one video where I got to eat a taco, for instance. Oh, actually, I don't want to park here. That's just a weird, short little moment that easily could have been, the one from Brant's birthday party. That easily could have been a YouTube short. Huh, I'll have to think about that, Fallstar. Oh, looks like my car attracted the zombies. I don't know where those zombies were, but they knew where my car was. Okay, as I'm getting more tired and as it's getting darker in the world, well, not only am I worse at fighting zombies, look how much worse I am at fighting zombies. But also, I can't even see. Like, see how that zombie's just moving in and out of my vision cone? Like, my vision is extremely narrow, so I gotta get done with this quick. I don't want to waste my mallet. It's so funny how, like, I remember when... Oh, I'm getting so tired. Andy Hodgetts was recommending to me at one point that I stomp zombies rather than hitting them with my weapon because I don't want to, I don't want to waste weapon durability. But in most of my games, I was just so well equipped. I had so many weapons that it felt like getting the skill for using the weapon to kill the zombie would be more valuable than saving the durability. But that is not true for me anymore. In this game, the durability of my weapons feels so precious right now. Like, I absolutely want to avoid anything like... Oh, wait, I just realized. My front window here is broken. When the zombies came after me, some of them attached to the window. They broke this window. So I am good. You know what? There were planks. There were planks back at the church. There were 2 planks, but no nails. But I can disassemble furniture. Okay, I want to... Yeah, I'm going to... In my next session, my goal is to shore up the defensibility of this place. I'm going to go around to all the nearby houses, collect all of the things that I want to keep inside here, including things that will let me fortify it a little bit. And then I want to make this place feel like an actual safe-ish home. Oh, hey, Camos are us. Thanks for rating. So, okay, so we're ready to go to bed, which means I think this is actually a really good time to wrap up the YouTube video that I'm working on right now. So, if you're watching me live on Twitch, I've still got another 45 minutes until my next meeting, so I think I've got some time to do another Zomboid session. But if you're watching me later on YouTube, this Zomboid session is over. So you can click on other videos, and the video I'm about to make right now is going to go there. We're going to try to run around, grab everything, vacuum everything up from the nearby houses, and make this house my safe house.